Okay, as you can see, the old fool lost his mustache. The tape I had used to try and hold it on let go. Go figure. But it doesn't matter. This was still from yesterday. And I am adding to it today on the 28th day of October 2025 because I just watched the news. First of all, I was watching Canada's House of Commons, and these are the people that are in charge of our country. Most Canadians don't watch the goings on. They don't listen. They might get a soundbite during the evening news, but that's all they get. They don't see the ridiculousness of it. And then I see that British Columbia, proving itself to be a butthead, says that, oh, we're going to start putting our own anti-tariff ads on about Trump and the U.S. Oh, we didn't learn from what happened to Ford and Canada, 10%. Now you got Eby in British Columbia doing this. And like I said, don't punch above your fucking weight, you moron. Because what are you going to tell the lumber industry if Trump says, okay, that's it, 20% more tariff on BC soft lumber or Canadian soft lumber? 20%, 30%. He can do whatever he wants. Get that into your thick fucking skull, you morons. You're not making the situation better. Trump doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit if he raises the tariffs. But those people work in Canada, in the lumber industry, whether it's in sawmills, in the forest, in shipping, transportation, whatever. And then all the side jobs that come off of that, like restaurants and houses and cars and trucks. It's a complete economy. And because you want to, what do you want to do, Eby? To show Trump what? To show Americans what? You want to have them so upset at Trump? They're rallying around him. Are you that big of a numbskull that you don't see that? It's not gonna work. At least maybe not right now. Who knows what next month or next year brings? Because things are developing so fast. I completely not related to it. There we go. Yeah, put it back up there, Joe. That looks much better. Realistic. But, this is a Christmas theme. Amazon is laying off 14,000 upper, not management, but upper employees, not the frontline ones. And it is expanding its AI purchases or build or however. AI is going to be replacing all those people. And the writing was on the wall for how many years they told us it was coming? Do you know what they used to say about, say, the trucking industry? We're very close to where advanced intelligence will take over driving. Think about that. We're very close to where they might forbid humans from driving because we get accidents and AI will be doing the driving. Have you seen Tesla's Mad Max mode? It goes hyper, weaving through traffic. Incredible, but it's AI. It's calculating, doing everything. People, you just gotta wake up and have some coffee and clear your head and realize that the world has shifted. We're not in charge. We don't have a powerful country economically or in any way. We are bordered by oceans on, even three sides: Arctic, Pacific, and Atlantic. But you could say North Pole up above us, the Arctic. And Then we got the United States below us. And if you follow news and check out the United Kingdom economy or how people are feeling, like in London, are people happy now? You know, that the original British population has become a minority, and it's happened in other British cities. You know, in France, is Macron just soaring in the polls? Open your eyes. And Germany, what's Germany's economy like? You know, without energy, they're screwed. So, you know, and then Asia. Asia's got to be laughing its ass off at us. Remember how we treated the Huawei's executive? House arrest for how long because the U.S. wanted it? You think Asia is going to trust us? Clear your head. And this is something that could have been avoided a long time ago if people paid attention to what was happening. And there go, I just noticed now, I'm looking at the video and my mustache has fallen off again. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want to be doing the angry Canadian stuff, but somebody's going to have to, you know, speak up more. Realize that it's not our politics that is broken, it's the system. It won't matter if you get Pierre Poilievre conservatives in, or you get the liberals back, or back and forth again. For how many more decades? And in the meantime, Canadians' quality of life keeps declining. As I mentioned, Amazon is laying off people all over, but it's happening in everything. Over the next 5 years, you got no idea of the job losses you're going to see. And how are you going to prevent it? It's something to ponder. And like I said, I'm not going to be talking about like this angry Canadian, at least not very often, I hope. I'm going to go back to my Conscious Alliance and continue planning a complete AI-run industry, corporation, business, all AIs. Because if you think that humans work better for humans, imagine what AIs will do for themselves. It's beyond belief. That's why I had to take 2 days off. I took off Saturday and Sunday and just sat in disbelief at the stuff that I was hearing and the things they were planning and doing. And it's just beyond belief.